Hi, I'm Titan Capri with Titan in the Morning. Titan in the Morning is a morning wake up to get your day started. We grab our cups, we put a topic in the cup, and we take a sip of what's in that cup. It's a whole lot of peace, love, real topics, and truths. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday and Thursdays. So grab your cup and remember it's a sip and not a slurp. Good morning. Wait, what? Good morning. Hey, remember, y'all got to say it like that. Y'all got to come in, y'all got to say it like that. Hold on. Good morning. Hey, y'all, good morning. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what today is. Y'all know how we do it, how we come to it, and how we come through it, and all that good stuff. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Look, y'all, I want y'all to go ahead and show me some hearts, show me some love. TikTok, tap the middle of that screen. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Insta, Podbean, all of y'all. Show me some love, show me some hearts, show me some thumbs up. Do all of that good stuff, all right? Y'all know how we do in the morning. Y'all know every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is what? Titan in the Morning. And this is how we say good morning. Good morning. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Lake Swan. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, come on in. Come on. I see y'all. Come on in. Come on in. What y'all got for me today? What you got for me today? All right, come on in. Hold on. Yes. Come on in. Yes. I'm here this morning. You in this morning? All right. I see y'all. I see y'all coming in. That's it. Tap the middle of that screen. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Go on over, like, subscribe, follow, do all of that good stuff. Come on. That's what it is. Okay. And I'm going to drink the coffee real good. It's indeed. Okay. That's what we're going to do. So for those of you, y'all know I like to introduce a little something. For those of you who are new to this, seeing and hearing and feeling me for the first time, I want you to understand what we do here at Titan in the Morning, right? Now, this is what we call a sip at Titan in the Morning. Yes, that's a sip. Now, I know some of y'all may say it's a slurp, but here at Titan in the Morning, it's a sip and not a slurp. So y'all come on in and grab your cups. I want to know what's in your cups and where you're from. What's in your cups and where you're from, because that's how we do it. Two things that we do. We're going to sip and not slurp, because our sip is bigger in Texas. All right, everything is bigger in Texas. So that's how we sip. And then also, we got to say good morning. When you say good morning, I want you to feel it. Good morning. Yes, I want you to feel it. Hey, Neffy Wonder, she said coffee. Good morning from New York. All right. She got some coffee. Good morning. Okay. Am I saying your name right, Neffy? Neffy? Okay, gotcha. Good morning. Blank said good morning. Good morning. Sharon Hillary says tea in Georgia. Come on, tea in Georgia. Look. What we know is that you got to have something in your cup. Get you something in your cup. It could be water, it could be tea, it could be coffee, it could be all that stuff. But we want to have a little something in the cup. What's in your cup and where you're from? What's in your cup and where you're from? Hey, Christina, she said grand rising to you as well. Come on in. Y'all come on in and come talk to me. So this morning, y'all know we're doing a check-in. How you doing? Durrin. How you doing, right? Really? How are you doing, really? That's what we want to know this morning, and we're going to talk about it in just a second. But I want y'all to come on in and come talk to me. What's in your cup and where you're from? And then I want you to take a sip out of that cup like the way we do. Hold on. Oh, it's a little warm this morning. It's a little warm. Liza Velasquez says coffee and New Mexico. Hey, Liza, come on in. That's what I'm talking about, coffee. What kind of coffee? Is it just regular coffee? Do you got 2 sugars and 3 creams? What do you have in the coffee right there? Christina said, too much creamer in my coffee. Okay, Pennsylvania, come on through. You know what? Let me tell you something, Christina. It ain't nothing wrong with having a little old creamer in your coffee. Sometimes you put a little too much, but I don't think it's too much. I think it's just enough, okay? D-Lang 80 says Tim Hortons Coffee and Michigan. Well, welcome, D-Lang 80. And come on, Tim Hortons Coffee and Michigan. Michigan, yes. Hold on. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all come on in. Come on in and come talk to me. All right, y'all. Yes, I'm going to put it up in real quick. Y'all know what we got to do. Y'all know how we do it. Let's see. I want to make sure. Okay, I put the pop-up shop in, right? Yes, indeed. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to put the pop-up shop in. Come on in. What are we saying here? What we got? Decaf, Nescafé, and French vanilla creamer. Come on. Look. Stop it. Because you know I love a good mixture. I love a good, let's put it together. Let's put it together type of thing. I love that. I love that. Christina said, your energy is sublime. Thank you. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that. I try to be a little upbeat, you know. Dave says coconut and mocha coffee from Houston, Texas. Come on, Dave. Coconut and mocha. Let me tell y'all something. That coconut and mocha mix, that's the business. Come through, Dave. Come through. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Good morning. Hey, Zodiac Dance Prince. I see you in. I see you in. Come on through. Come on through. Y'all come in and say good morning. And you know you got to say it like this, right? I'm welcoming y'all in. Y'all going to become part of my village, my tribe, and my gang, right, in my family. But you got to say it like that. You got to say good morning. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Damien, good morning. Good morning. And Dave, okay, come on, Dave. Come through. Come through. Y'all come through this morning. Y'all come through this morning. Wait a minute. Where you at? Where you at? Because I'm seeing, look, this morning we doing a check-in. This morning, this is what we doing, right? We doing a check-in this morning. That's what we doing. So I want you to come in, relax. If you just rolled up out of bed, if you're getting ready for work and you just got to listen and doing whatever it is that you're doing, come on through. Christina said, where you at? Christina, I'm in H-Town. I'm in Houston, Texas. Everything is bigger in Texas until you go to Alaska. All right. And then I got a little mocha chocolate in my cup this morning. And I really wish that you know, I could drink about 5 cups, but I wouldn't be. Look, my energy is already up right now. If I drunk more than this 1 cup, I'd probably be going through the roof. So Christina, I am in H-Town. I am in H-Town. We just had Queen Beyonce up in here, and yeah, and everything was on mute. Yay! Hold on. Okay, I'm in this. So y'all look, I'm putting the stuff in. I'm putting it in. I'm putting it in. I know. Look, y'all gotta work with me because sometimes I'm always trying to make sure that I do business, but I always want to have fun. And so my pop-up shop, which I pinned already in TikTok, and I'm pinning it now into StreamYard and everywhere else. Things have been great, y'all. Like the store has been good. I've been getting orders, and I'm really happy that you all are checking it out. I'm gonna talk in just a little bit about that because I want to make sure that everybody is on it, checking out the pop-up shop and all of that good stuff. What? Hey, good morning, Kesh. Good morning. Good morning. All right, you come through, Kesh. Look, what you got in your cup, right? Right? Come on, come talk to me. Hey, Kesh. Good morning. Good morning. Now, y'all, I'm gonna turn this fan on this morning because I'm a little warm. Not warm. I'm a little warm. Okay, that's what it is. I'm a little warm. Okay. So we got to make sure that we are good. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. How can I do this? Am I able to? Okay. I got everything in. All right, y'all. All right. Come on in. So this morning, what we're going to do is we're going to check in with y'all, right? We're going to check in with everybody. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know it might be good for me to check in, but if it's good for you, but it's going to be good for us both. So we're going to check in this morning because there's a lot going on in the world right now. And I just want to throw some peace and some love out into the universe, right? In my own little special corner of the universe, I want to make sure that we are good. Okay, y'all with me? Y'all with me on that? And so doing that, a lot of times what happened is that we do not um okay, Christina, look, we do not check in with one another. So y'all know I got a story, right? But I want to say this before I go in and I check in. I think sometimes we think checking in means that you got to always do something that's going to take a whole lot of time and going to do this. And so yesterday I had an encounter with someone where just us encountering each other for 5 minutes changed the trajectory of this person's life. Now, y'all, I'm not here to brag or boast or do any of that. But what I do know is that I have the capability of speaking to people. I have the capability, which I believe is a God given gift, to be able to talk to people in pretty much any situation or any way that it goes, right? But what I do is I check in, right? I check in. So I'm going to tell y'all something. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I send out the link for my show, right? But I also send it out via text. I send it out via email, via the groups that I'm a part of. And I do all of that. And the reason being is because I like to check in with my people. I know y'all probably saying, Titan, what is going, what is going? But I like to check in with my people. It gives me a reason, right? It gives me something to do in the aspect of checking in. So I just say good morning. I say good morning and send the link, and then I get replies, and then I reply back to them, right? And this is a way for me to check in with you, right? And so I think sometimes we think it's something astronomical that you got to do all of this to check in on your people, but you don't. A simple text saying good morning and then replying to that text can be something that's detrimental to someone's life or someone's day or how they feel, right? Yesterday, I asked somebody to breathe with me because I saw that they were not handling, right, their situation, their life, the way that they felt that they should, right? And far be it for me to tell you that I'm superior or I have more intellect or any, that's not it. When my energy, when my spirit tells me that something is going on, I'm on it. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm obedient to the spirit. So I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do. So yesterday I asked this person, can you breathe with me? If that's okay. If that's okay. If you want to, yes. If you don't, then Titan going to go ahead on and move around another way. But my spirit was telling me that this person needed something in this moment. And I can't deny my spirit, right? There's a lot of things that I will save the day and fight my battles later type of thing. But if my spirit is shaking me and tapping me and telling me Titan, Titan, because the person walked past me like 3 times. And I found that kind of weird because I was like, well, why are they walking past me 3 times when the exit is over here? You know what I mean? And they could have went on that way. But I believe that it was the universe, right? Basically saying, Titan, you need to talk to this person, right? At least see what's going on. And this is what I always do, y'all. How you doing? How you doing today? You good? Right? Then most of the time people will say, I'm good. And I'll say, really? Right? Are you good? Really? Like, are you good? And then people will say stuff like, Titan, here you come with this Iyanla fix my life stuff. And I'll be like, look, my spirit is telling me something. You can't see it because spiritually, my spirit is over here like this. Now, spirit, he don't want to talk. Now, spirit, she don't want to talk. Now, spirit, they don't want to talk. Now, spirit, my spirit like, stay here. Stay here. Do what you got to do, sir. Do what you got to do. So I did that. Kesh says, people really appreciate that. Some may think it's nothing, but it's really touched their lives because you never know what people are going through. And that part, Kesh, sometimes we don't know what people are going through. And we want to tell people all the time, right, to suck it up and drive on. Oh, look, I'm ex-military, so they tell us to toe the line and suck it up and drive on. But there is a place and a time in this world that we're in that you cannot just let stuff go, right? We can let stuff go. You know, they say water off a duck's back, but there are things that really do affect us. And when they affect us, We cannot just put it in a closet and lock it away with lock and key and put it to the back of our minds, because sooner or later it's going to come back. Sooner or later it's going to surface again. And when it surfaces, right, y'all with me? At that point, we'll have to deal with it. You know, you can sweep it under the rug for as long as you want to, but think about the big hump in the rug that's building. You're going to trip over it one day and you're going to have to deal with it, right? So this person got some information, right, that they particularly did not care for, and they had a hard time processing it. And so I said, okay, you're going to be okay. And I know that's cliche, right? But I want to do something with you that I normally do with my peoples, right? With my village, my tribe, and my gang, and my family. I want you to breathe. Is it okay if we breathe? And they were like, looking at me like, I don't even know you like that. You know what I mean? That was the look they gave me. And I said, so here's the thing. I won't ever ask you to do anything that you don't want to do, right? I held my hands out. I said, do you mind holding my hands, right? Because I want this breath to be something that you understand, that you know that you're in control, right? We believe that breath is life. Here at Titan in the Morning, we believe that breath is life and life is breath, right? And so, y'all, this morning, we're going to breathe this morning because I want to put in perspective what I did yesterday and how we do it. And then not only that, I think we all need to breathe because we checking in this morning. So we're going to breathe this morning, right? So I asked them to hold my hands, right? And I said, what I want to let you understand is that things are going to change, right? It's inevitable. Things are going to happen. But that doesn't mean you can't be in control. That doesn't mean that you can't be the steward of your ship. That doesn't mean that you cannot be the driver of this car. You can. But you're going to have to get perspective over it. And I'm not saying that you got to do it right now, this moment. But what we're going to do, we're going to breathe and we're going to open up, right? We're going to open up the universe around you right now because it's a little tight. It's a little tight. And we're going to open it up so that we can breathe. But here's the key. And this is what I said to the person. I said, here's the key. But when you take it in, you acknowledge it for what it is. It's changing my life. It made something change in my life. We don't ever want to discount it. We don't ever want to second. It's real because there's a change in your life, right? However, you take that change and you acknowledge what that change is, and then you blow it out to the furthest reaches of the universe or to the deepest part of the ocean. Why? So it can't come back around to you real quick. You got some time to deal with it. Mentally, we can do that. Spiritually, we can do that. Right now, you're in your emotions, right? But that's what we are here for. That's what I would like to give for you today. If we're able to do that. Yes, I'm talking Ebonics and all that other good stuff, right? But the person was like, sure, right? No problem. So I held my hands out. They grabbed my hands, right? And I told them, this is what we're going to do. On the count of 3, we're going to take a deep breath in. But what I want you to do, although you're taking this deep breath, I want you to acknowledge what this deep breath is for you, right? Good, bad, or indifferent. You feel me? And I want you to acknowledge it. But when you take that deep breath, you breathe deeply, right? And understand that this is just a part of your life that's going to change, but you are in control. Believe it. Right now, you may not think so, but believe that you're in control. We took the breaths, they breathed, they took it in, they took it out, and I said, that's it right there. And I said, squeeze my hands if you need to squeeze my hands. Hold on to this moment, right? Because it doesn't matter how many times you do it. It matters how you do it, right? Because what you're doing is you're tapping in to your own spirit. You're tapping into your own power, and you got to know that you're going to be okay. Yes, things are going to happen. Yes, things have changed. But what we know is that we are in control. Now, that may have sounds cliche. That may have been Iyanla Fix My Life and all that other good stuff, right? It may have been all of that, but it was real talk. And I said, I have right for breathing, deeply breathing and understanding that things are going to happen. Crap is going to hit me. Things are going to come my way. But if I'm in control, I can duck and dodge, bob, and use your weave. No, just kidding. I can bob and weave and understand. And then also too, I can spot it a mile away. I can see it coming. So I'm already prepared. I don't need to get ready because I'm already ready. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm breathing on the regular. I'm breathing on the daily. Y'all with me this morning? I know I'm talking some stuff this morning. I know some of y'all probably saying, Titan, I didn't even tune in for this morning. That's not what I tuned in for. Hey, Ace, she said, Rich Rising, baby. Rich Rising. Yes. Come on, Rich. Can I get a little bit? Now, look, Ace, we love a good old richness, right? We love stuff that jingles, but we love it when it folds. Okay, that's my point, right? 4 quarters equal $1, but let me tell you something: $1 equals 5, 5 equals 10. Da, 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 da. So for the, if it folds, good morning, Ace. Good morning. Yes, Christina. She said, "I feel you." That's what it is. So this morning, y'all, I want to take a moment and I want us to breathe this morning. And I want you to breathe with me this morning. We're going to check in because a lot of times we don't check in with ourselves. And we are lost in what's going on in this world because we do not check in with ourselves. You check in with everybody else, right? And so I'm spinning it, right? Right. We're going to check in. How you doing? Really? How are you doing? Really? So what I like to do here at Titan in the Morning, we like to take 3 breaths, right? We believe breath is life and life is breath. So I'm gonna go down this with y'all. Y'all stay with me this morning. I know we're almost 30 minutes in and I'm still talking about, but I really just want to check in. Sometimes I come in with a topic. Sometimes I come in with subject matter. But today I just really want to take a moment, and I do these periodically, like every other 3 shows or so. I like to check in because people are going through things. People have issues and problems. People have just got promoted. People just fell in love, and we need to check in. It's good, right? But we still need to check in. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, with checking in, right? How you doing? How you doing? Really? Because what we do is, y'all know what we do. Y'all know we say, oh, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm okay. Then you go in the bathroom and you cry. I'm fine. I'm good. You leave working in your car, you crying, right? I'm fine. I'm good. You sitting in the middle of something and you don't know why you're here. Why am I here? Right? God, why me? Why did I lose this? Why did this happen? Blah, 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 blah. Right? And a lot of times we do not understand that things are going to happen. Things are going to change. You know, just like this person I was talking to yesterday. I'm not taking anything away from it. It happened. It's going to change your life. It's going to make a difference. But who's in control? You are. Y'all with me this morning? Okay. Okay, good baby. Baby, what we doing? We're going to breathe this morning. So y'all, let's go on and take a sip, right? We're going to sprinkle a little bit in the cup. We're going to check in. How you doing? Really? We're going to sprinkle a little bit in the cup. We're going to take a sip of it, but we're going to breathe, right? Because we want to focus on our lives. We want our lives to be good and great and all of that good stuff, right? But we do know that things will happen, right? As my grandma would say, somebody done threw a monkey wrench in my woodwork. Oh. Good morning. Yeah, I like how I say that, baby. I got to take one more sip. It's a sip and not a slurp. Now, all of y'all coming in here, y'all got to get on this bandwagon, baby. You got to say it like this. Good morning. And then you got to sip like this, okay? It means so much. It means so much more when you sip like that, okay? You say good morning. All right, y'all. All right, so we're going to breathe this morning. I want y'all to get in, tell a friend, right? I want y'all to tap the middle of that screen, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Insta, Podbean. Y'all go on and show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts, show me some love. Y'all go over. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. Go over and like, follow, subscribe. Y'all go check out my pop-up shop. I have this cup in my pop-up shop. Look, I'm going to do it before we breathe this morning, because I think I'm going to breathe with you so you can go ahead on and make sure that you're good. All right. I got a coffee mug. It's 15 ounces. Baby. Titan in the Morning mug at the pop-up shop. Okay. I got my tumbler. Yes, I got my tumbler over at the pop-up shop. I got my tumbler over at the pop-up shop. It's 30 ounces, baby. Go on and check it out. Go on and check it out. And then, y'all, I have my Tighten in the Morning journal, which I don't have right in front of me. But y'all hold on. After we breathe, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up. But y'all go over. I only got a couple of items in the pop-up shop. I wanted to start off a little small, but go over and get you a cup and things. I'm soon to load up t-shirts and tank tops and all of that good stuff. But for right now, I got the mug, I got the tumbler, I got the that it's okay to breathe. Breath is life and life is breath, right? And I want you to make sure that you stay in that, right? And it doesn't matter how many times you do it. So here at Tighten in the Morning, we take 3 breaths. We believe that breath is life and life is breath. We believe that you can be in control of everything because this is yours. This is yours. Mentally, emotional, spiritually, physically, this is yours. And you have to do what you have to do with it, right? But this is what we don't do. We don't acknowledge the truth. We don't acknowledge how it really makes us feel. We don't acknowledge our feelings, right? And in this breath, I want you to acknowledge whatever it is, right? And I want you to be able to take it in and understand that you're in control of it, right? Hey, King. The King said, good morning, Positive King. Good morning. Thank you, King. Thank you for joining us this morning. All right. And so what I want you to do is I want you to think about that thing, right? And we're going to take 3 breaths. Now, the first breath, right? I'm going to count it out and I'm going to move my hands so you can get the pace, right? It's a 5 pace, but it's not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, look, if you all cannot get to 5, that's fine. You don't have to get to 5. It should not burn. It should not be doing nothing. It shouldn't be singeing the hairs on your chest or none of that stuff. What it should do, right, is that it should open you up, right? And if you're able to get to 2, then you get to 2. Able to get to 3, you get to 3. And then that's all it is. What matters is the breath. That's what matters, right? You have to focus on it, bring it in, right? And understand that you're in control, okay? So the second breath, I'm not going to count, but I will move my hands, right? Okay, so you know the pace if you're looking, right? And then the third breath, this breath, we want to take it in, right? And again, we want to blow it out to the furthest reaches of the universe or to the deepest part of the ocean, right? And as we do that, right, we want to make some noise on that third breath. And Titan, why do we make some noise? We make some noise so we let the universe know that we're in control. Now, you don't have to be loud and all this kind of stuff like this, because let me tell you something. If you go loud at work and they come and tap you on the shoulder, Titan is not responsible. No, just kidding. Look, make some noise. And what the noise does, right, it lets the universe know that you're in control. That's what happens, right? That's what happens. All right. Y'all with me this morning? Hey, Keisha, she said, good morning. Yes. I love all them O's and R's and N's. Yes. Come on. Come through. All right, y'all. So what we're going to do on the count of 3, we're going to take that deep breath in, right? Now, remember, you have to acknowledge what it is. Good, bad, or indifferent, right? Good, bad, or indifferent, because you're in control. Y'all with me? All right. On the count of 3, the first one I'm going to count out so we can get the pace, right? The second one, no. The third one, I won't count as well, but we will make some noise when we blow it out. Y'all with me? All right, on the count of 3. So wait a minute, hold on. Hold on before we do that. Y'all take them shoulders, roll them shoulders back just a little bit. Come on, there we go. Roll them shoulders back. Y'all know a little Tina Turner action, rolling. But I want you to roll those shoulders, and I want you to take those shoulders and take them to the back and open that chest up, right? Open that chest up. Yes, do a little stretch. Feel it in your chest, right? Because that's where we want that breath to land. We want that breath to be right there and good, right? And then on the count of 3, it's going to be a deep breath in, and I'm going to count it out this first time. Y'all with me? All right, I'm excited. Look at that. All right, rolling. I'm going to take that chest back. I take that arms back and bring that chest out. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Blow it out. Roll those shoulders. Yes. Roll those shoulders. Yes. I see you. I see you. I know. I know. Mentally, I can see you. Spiritually, I can see you. Yeah. Anyway, roll those shoulders. All right. And take them to the back. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And out. All right, y'all. That's it right there. That's it. That's it. All right. Move those shoulders again. And that shouldn't be burning, right? It should just be a good feeling, a warm feeling, right? Because you open it up and you're making sure that you're good, okay? Take those shoulders to the back and open that chest up. And remember, on this breath, I want you to take this breath, acknowledge it. But when we release it, we're going to make some noise. That's what we're going to do, right? Y'all with me? On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And yes. Look, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's like. Look, sometimes things be going on in your life, right? And you can't decide on whether or not you're going to do right or do wrong. You can't decide whether or not you're going to wake up and go to work or wake up and call in or whatever it may be. I want you to breathe. I want you to just take a moment and breathe, right? That's what I want you to do. Christina said the face shake, that felt great. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Shake it off, baby. Shake it off. Thank you for that, Christina. What I want you to do is to understand that you're in control. There is nothing that you cannot control within this space right here, within this space. And what I believe is that I have always let outside influences take control over what I do, right? Take a moment and breathe. Breath is life and life is breath. Sometimes you got to slow life down. Life is going, right? And you got to slow it down. Breathe. Breathe. And then, you have those people that say, oh, well, Titan, I breathe every day. Yes, you don't have to think about it because breath is breath. That's what happens. Oxygen has to go in, CO2 and all of this here and da-da-da-da-da. No. What I'm saying, you make a mental moment to breathe. I can't just let this stuff keep sliding by me. I can't keep swiping on the phone and not stopping and understanding that this is affecting me somehow. I can't wake up in the morning and sit on the side of bed for 30 minutes and not want to go to work and say that I'm okay. I can't wake up, everything is going wrong. I can't pay my bills. I can't do this, but I'm okay. No. Acknowledge your feelings. And you can breathe 10, 15 times a day if that's what you want to do. But it's about the acknowledgement, right? I might not be able to solve it right now, today, in this moment, but I'm taking a step towards, right? Understanding what's going on. I don't know who this is for this morning, but whoever this is right here is for you, but it's also for me. I have to always be in the moment, right? I got to always be in the moment. I don't let stuff come at me and do not acknowledge it for what it is. How did that affect me? How did that affect me? How did it come across? Because what we know about trauma, right? We know that trauma necessarily is not our trauma. It's somebody else's trauma. We were just in the vicinity when the trauma happened and we processed it differently than that person. I'm standing right here. It might not have made me any difference, right? Christina could have done something and Christina was okay with it, right? But it could have affected me totally different than it affected Christina because trauma does not have a name or does not have a person attached to it. It goes out and it's all about how you perceive it, how you take it in. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Keisha said, breathe with purpose. Breathe with a purpose. Yes, you have to breathe with a purpose. The reality of it is that you are in control. Now, I'm going to tell you all something that I learned a long time ago, that we are spirit and energy and light and all of that Okay, Christina, it's an energy. You see where I was going. You see where I was going. We are spirit and light. We are like an antenna, right? Radio waves, right? And truly we are, because we are batteries. We have energy, right? So our energy goes out. But what happens is when a strong energy comes into our vicinity, right? Visually, mentally, emotionally, however it comes in, it can overtake us. And we are not prepared to process it, because it's probably never happened to us, or it didn't happen in that way, or we may have had some childhood trauma that we don't know that we're trying to process through on a daily basis. So when this trauma happens, it gets us, right? And then I have to, well, no, I can't. Oh, no, 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 no. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times people say, oh, well, Titan, that really don't make no sense, but it does. And I'm breaking it down, right? Like I'm fifth grade education, and I'm only holding up 4 fingers. You feel what I'm saying? Bruh, man, on the 5th floor. That's what I'm doing. I'm telling you how it comes across, because I can't tell Keisha to experience it the way that I experience it, because Keisha experience may be different. I can't tell Ace, well, you shouldn't even reacted like that, because I can't tell Ace how to process it, because I don't know how Ace processes things, right? Ace may have grew up in a situation to where she can't process it like that, like I can, because I didn't grow up in that situation. Kesh may be over here doing the do pop, 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 and I'm over here crying. For Kesh, it's a good thing. For me, I had to drop some tears, right? For the king may be going through something, and then I come into the situation, and then the king sitting here looking at me like, well, Titan, why you not crying? Everybody around here crying. And I was like, I don't know what this is. I don't water off a duck's back, right? So you got to be careful where you're at. We know that trauma, 9 times out of 10, well, not 9 times, let's say about 75, 80% of the time, it's not your trauma. It's somebody else's trauma that they've placed on you. And then you take it over, right? And now it becomes your trauma. And now you are fighting 15, 20 years, 30 years later, still trying to shake this trauma, but you never dealt with it in the beginning. Take the breath and deal with it. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying it like that, like matter of factly. I'm saying take one step towards dealing with it, right? Take one step towards, where they got to be professional help, where they got to be just slowing down and understanding that life is life, and right? Whether it has to be this or that, just take a moment, right? And breathe. I guarantee you it will be something that you will do, and then you'll have the clarity. Meditation, prayer, right? Getting away, doing something that makes you happy. That's the breath, right? You with me? That's the breath. I think this fan and kind of blew into my eyes. So yes. All right, y'all. So that was the breath. Let me take a little sip here, because baby. Ooh. Okay, hold on. So this is what I want to offer today. Check in with yourself. If you're able to check in with everybody else, check in with yourself. How are you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Baby, how you doing? Right? Really, how you doing? Okay? Check in with yourself, because here's the thing that we know. We go on autopilot. Things happen and we don't want to know. We don't want to say anything. We don't want to let people know that we are bad or off or something like that. And we go right along with it. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. Are you okay? Right? Are you all right? Right? Is it quick? You know what I mean? Is it quick to do, to throw it under the rug? Is it quick to throw it out the window? You know what I mean? Is it quick to litter? So take a moment and breathe. So let me go back to the story, right? So I go and we do the breath, And then afterwards, I say, are you good? Are you okay? Right? Because we don't have to break this right now. We can still breathe. And so they asked if they get a hug, of course. So we hugged and they, cried and things like that. And so I just patted them on the back and I said, you know what? I can't tell you that it's going to be okay, right? But it'll be all right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like cliche, yes, right? That's what we're supposed to tell everybody, right? But I said, yes, it's going to be, hard. It's going to be something because it's changing your life. You have to process this, right? You're going to process this. When you process it, right? Just know that you're in control. And the tears came, the crying was, it was hurting. But I said to this person, I can't tell you enough how you being in control over you is so important, right? Because people will put things on you. People will tell you things. People will do things to you, and you can't process it. But if you're able to process it on your own, process what it is, then you can grasp it, right? And it's possible. It may take a little longer than others, but we're not going gauging off of what other people do. We're talking about you in this moment and what's happening. That's what we're talking about, right? That's what we're talking about. We want to make sure that we are in control. So I didn't want to leave the person. I opted to walk them to their car. I opted to stand with them for a little bit, right? And a lot of people will say, well, Titan, why are you doing that? And I said, because in my life, I didn't have somebody like that all the time that I could come to, that I could be with. And y'all know how I am. If my spirit tells me to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm not even going to ask any questions because I believe in my spirit. I feed my spirit and I understand that it's a God-given gift. However, sometimes people don't want you to be around them like that and telling them that things are going to be okay. So I have to be real with you. It hurts. It ain't right. It made me feel some kind of way. I wanted to yell, scream, and stomp. That's real. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you can't make it through. Yes, you can. But you got to process the reality. My life has changed. Things have changed in my life. And I'm going to acknowledge it. And the way that I acknowledge it is through breath. All right, y'all. So I have one more little story here, and I'm going to be getting up out of here. So I had a conversation yesterday with someone that we used to be really close with. I used to be really close with. And so I had been contacting them and just checking in with them. Like I said, whenever I do my show, I send out a text or a link or something like that. But I always say good morning. And then my thing here is I'm going to contact you, right? Even though we may not have been in contact, it has been a long time, whatever it may be. But yesterday, the conversation with this old friend of mine was, thank you so much. I know that you do this for everybody on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I just thank you for including me. And I said to them, I said, don't take away what I do with you. Don't give it to somebody else. This is between me and you. If it was something that I did with everybody else and I didn't say anything, but when you replied, I replied to you, right? Then that makes it ours at that moment. If I sent out a mass text or a mass email or whatever have you, yes, I'm doing it for my brand and for my business and all this stuff like that. But don't negate the fact that I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it because we had a connection or we have a connection. I'm doing it because I want to know if you're okay. How are you doing, right? And sometimes people don't text me back. Sometimes they don't email me back. Sometimes the link goes out and I don't hear nothing from them. But I will contact you. I will contact you regardless of what, right? I'm going to contact you and see how you're doing. And that's just what I do, right? But I want you to do this. Somebody contacting you, right? And you still feeling some kind of way, somebody contacting you and you feel like you don't want to answer and this and that. And then when things happen, all of a sudden you want to say, oh, well, nobody cares for me. But I was contacting you. I was trying to get in contact with you because I believe my spirit, if you come across my mind and my heart, which is my spirit, right? I'm going to contact you. I don't care if we fell out. I don't care if something happened because I believe the universe, I believe my spirit is telling me that something is going on and I need to contact you. There is no ill will. There is none of that. I just want to know that you're okay. All we got to do is talk about it. You all right? You good? Yada, yada, yada. Okay, I'm good. You know, you can be short or whatever have you with me, however you feel. But at least I did what my spirit asked me to do. I was obedient to the spirit, right? And a lot of times what we do, we hold these grudges, we hold these feelings, right? And we believe that the feeling is mutual when it's not. This particular person, right, felt that I was upset and angry with them for what they did. I forgave them. Now, look, let me be real with you. I ain't forgot because I got to know what it looks like and what it smells like and what it feels like so it don't happen to me next time. However, I didn't forgive you. I'm a done deal. I don't even deal with those people anymore, right? So things are gone, but something is going on in your life right now that my spirit said I needed to contact you. My spirit didn't tell me to check Facebook or Instagram. My spirit told me to pick up the phone and dial you, right? Pick up the phone and dial you. And then if I couldn't find you through dialing you, then I need to roll up because something was going on. That was my spirit. You feel me? And so now I'm here at this point, and then the person says to me, oh, well, I know you do this with everybody, but I thank you for doing this with it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not take for granted that I'm contacting you, right? I'm contacting you because my spirit said I needed to contact you, right? We still cool in that aspect. I don't wish no ill will on anybody, but village, family, tribe, gang, y'all, we got to stop doing this to ourselves. 9 times out of 10, what you think it is mutually is not what it is. 9 times out of 10, the person on the other end may not even know why y'all fell out, why y'all not talking anymore, right? 9 times out of 10, there was no resolution to the conflict before y'all stopped talking. So here it is 5, 10 years later, right? Or 2 years later, and you see the person and you're saying, well, I don't even know why we stopped talking. But then I said to the person, I contacted you. I called you. I texted you. I even tried to see like stuff was happening to family members and stuff like that. And I reached out, but you didn't have no room for me. Let me say it like that, right? Oh no, this is this, and and I see you on your social media and you traveling and you doing this and you having all the fun. And I said, what's crazy is that I tried to invite you. I tried to, because I didn't understand why we stopped talking. I knew it was something, right? But I didn't know exactly what it was. But after I tried contacting you 3, 4, 5, 7 times, and it was a no-go. And then when we saw each other out, because it's a small community here in Houston, we saw each other out. You walked past me like you didn't know me, right? And y'all, this is not an oh, woe, it's me type of thing. But I said sometimes you have to truly understand what it is. So then someone passed away in their family. I reached out. I talked to the family, right? They didn't say nothing to me. But then my spirit said, you need to contact them. I didn't ask my spirit no questions. I'm obedient to the spirit. Spirit said, contact you. I'm contacting you. Why did I say all of that? I said all of that because there's somebody out there that you have fell out with, or you think you have fell out with, you feel you fell out with. There's somebody out there that you don't talk to anymore for whatever the reason may be. Now, I'm not going to tell you to go back down that road if they did you wrong. If they sit up here and they did you wrong and they got you hotter than 4 firecrackers on the 4th of July, you hotter than fish grease at them for whatever it is, then so be it. But if you abruptly stop talking to someone, You abruptly stopped dealing with someone and there was no clarification on why, right? And they cross your mind or your spirit, you feel me, or your heart, do yourself a favor and contact them. And I'm saying that because we don't know what's happening, right? We don't know what's going on in the world. And I have to be obedient to the spirit. Now, hold up. Let me say this. While you checking in with them, if it's one of those things that it can't happen, one of those things they on 10 and you on 2 and you're trying to keep it there, one of those things that they really not feeling you like that, then you let that go. But you tried. You reached out. You did what the universe asked you to do. You did what your spirit needed for you to do. You did what God put on your heart to do, right? But we're going to be real because everything can't be resolved. Because in order for it to be resolved, both parties got to come to a conclusion that, hey, this is what it, they got to come to an agreement that this is what it is. So when you're checking in, when your spirit is telling you to check in with these people, you check in with them. You be obedient to the spirit, right? However, you do not have to take any abuse. You do not have to take any craziness. And if they have put you in a position previously to where you don't want to deal with it at all, then you don't deal with it, right? But I don't believe that your spirit will tell you to deal with someone that has done you wrong, that has used and abused you like that, right? I believe that normally when somebody crosses my mind and my heart and my spirit, that is for a reason, and I contact these individuals, right? And I do that. Now that's me. That's me. But understand that you're still in control, right? If you need a conclusion, if you need a resolution, if you need any of that, then you go ahead and you do it. But check in. I'm checking in with you, but you check in with yourself. How are you doing, really? How are you? Because we walk around here and we say that we are great, that we are good. Oh, yes. Oh, praise him. Mm-hmm. But the reality of it is we are not. We're just doing what we're supposed to, what we think we're supposed to do and show up how we're supposed to show up because that's what we've been bred to believe that we should do. All right? Cool. All right, y'all, look. So this is what I want you to do, right? Check in with yourself. If you are checking in with everybody else and you are talking to everybody else, talking them through their problems, making them get, have a way out of whatever the situation may be, then you should do the same thing for yourself. Be real with yourself about where you're at and what you're doing. Be real with yourself about understanding of the problems and situations that you have. Be real with yourself, right? Because that's the only way that you're going to be able to do. When you take that breath, you breathe and make sure you acknowledge what's going on and then blow it out. Send it on up there to the further reach of the universe. Send it on down, right? So it can't come back around to you really quickly, and be good with that, right? Deal with what you got to deal with. What we're going to do, we're going to breathe. That's what we're going to do. You can do it 3, 4, 5 times a day, right? But make sure that you breathe. And when you breathe, you acknowledge where you're at and what you're doing. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm about to get ready to get out of here. Hold on. Ooh, yes. Come on, sip. All right, y'all. One last time, y'all go ahead, show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts, show me some love. Y'all go ahead, like, follow, subscribe. TikTok, tap the middle of that screen over there. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Insta, Podbean, all of this stuff right here. Y'all come on over. Now, y'all know I'm growing my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get it on up there. Y'all go on over, like, follow, and subscribe. But look, let me tell you something. Do whatever it is that you feel you need to do. Do whatever it is. Thank you all so much for the gifts. Thank you all so much for the roses. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for what you all do. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to reach those arms out, right? And I want you to wrap them arms around you real quick. And if you can't do it physically, do it mentally, right? Do it mentally. Do it spiritually. If you can't do it physically, wrap them arms around you. And I want you to hug yourself real tight, right? And if nobody has told you yesterday, nobody told you today Nobody told you last week, last month, or last year. I want to tell you today that I love you right where you're at in this moment. You ain't got to buy it. You ain't got to return it with a receipt. You ain't got to ask for it. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Now, you will have other moments, but you won't have a moment like this. And I want to argue that point down. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment. This moment is this moment, right? You'll have another one, but it won't be this one. So hug yourself real tight and tell yourself, I love you right where you're at in this moment, flaws and all, right? I am it. That's it. When I look in the mirror, I see me, right? If you want to change it or do whatever it is you want to do with it, you do it because you want to do it for you. But I am content with who I am and where I am and how God made me right now in this moment, right? My grandma used to do a little rock and stuff, and sometimes you just gotta hear a hum, you know. Mm-hmm. 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 Ooh, yes. Look, y'all, you don't have to, right, do anything else but love yourself. Love yourself through it all. The good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent, things will happen. Hug yourself on a daily. And if it's a mental hug, it's a mental hug. And if it's a breath, it's a breath. But you take this moment and you love yourself in this moment. Don't wait until, we can wait another day. I'm still living. Do what you got to do right now. I love myself in this moment. When the next moment come, I'll love myself then. But right now, in this moment, I love myself. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, every Tuesday and Thursday, right? 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. I spoke last episode, right, about adding another day, right? I'm going to keep on doing it. Y'all send me something. Y'all let me know. Y'all put it in the comments. Y'all send me a DM, a message, or whatever it may be. If you think that I should add another day, right? And another day will be for Titan in the Morning. It'll either be a Saturday or a Sunday, right? And so that way it'll be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Sunday, right? So season 3 is coming up soon. And so I want to go ahead and kick that off. But I always want to make sure that I bring you all in with me. So y'all let me know. Y'all send me some thumbs up, some hearts. Y'all send me messages. Let me know. And then we'll go from there, right? It has been great speaking with you all this morning and checking in with you all, right? Christina said, you do what Spirit says for you. Indeed. I love another day. Really Real said another day. Yes, indeed. Come through. Come through. I got y'all. I got y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I love you all for that. And yes, Christina, the Spirit is telling me another day. Indeed, right? Another day. Saturday or Sunday, a good Saturday vibe, or either a good old Sunday morning, get a little gospel in type of thing. So yes. So I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Take a moment and love yourself. If you can love everybody else, you can definitely love yourself, right? Pamper yourself. Take yourself on a date. Take yourself out. Get out on a Sunday. Get out on a Saturday. Get some sun on your face. Now, you don't have to get too much because it's hot in Texas. Jesus, it's hot. But do something good for you, right? Whether it be a pedicure, manicure, whether it be just going out and sitting by the lake, taking a drive, whatever it may be, right? Love yourself right now in the moment. You can always put it off. You can always wait, but why not do it now? Why not do it now? Tomorrow is not promised. Do it now. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate you. I appreciate all that you do. Look, y'all, I love it. Y'all, thumbs up. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for the thumbs up, the hearts. Thank you for the likes, the follows, the subscribing, all that you do. Thank you for going over to the pop-up shop, because I see a couple of people went over to the pop-up shop. Right? Yes, indeed. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Until Thursday. Peace and blessings to you. All right, y'all. Look, we're going to get up out of here because y'all think y'all slick. Y'all showing me all this love and y'all want me to be all emotional and stuff. Anyways, I love y'all. Until next time. Hi, I'm Titan Capri. We're Titan in the Morning. Enlighten in the Morning is a morning wake up to get your day started. We grab our cups, we put a topic in the cup, and we take a sip of what's in that cup. It's a whole lot of peace, love, real topics, and truths. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday and Thursdays. So grab your cup and remember it's a sip and not a slurp. Good morning.